Tonight, a look at the Intel 750 NVMe drive, and installing the driver specifically is what I'm focused on here. So I've got a VM here, a Windows 10 VM, and it's thick provisioned. And the shares, right here is at normal. I could boost performance artificially by cranking it up a little, but all I really want to show you is this. So here is the VM. And here is yesterday's test, or a couple days ago. Here's today. It's actually even a little bit slower. Okay, so that's the situation. Very slow performance with the out-of-the-box NVMe driver that's included with the ESXi 6.0. But it doesn't seem to do such a swell job at performing. Now, if we look here, you'll see vCenter and then this one VM. There's pretty much nothing going on here. Now let's leave this on real-time monitoring. So I'm going to want to run ATTO dispense or ATTO once I've installed this driver. All right, so that's all set, monitoring set, back to the remote desktop session, and here we are. Now, what's involved in fixing the speed here? Because this should be way beyond this for reads and writes. Well, mostly the reads, frankly. And when I say that with some confidence, what I'm talking about here is this article. For example, look at the Samsung M.2 drive, cranking past 2000. So yeah, we can do better, hopefully. Now here's a benchmark booted natively to Windows 10. Same drive like this, booted to Windows 10 instead of ESXi, and look at the speeds we're getting. So yeah, obviously we can do better. So what are the first steps involved? Well, actually I had the article here. Got to get the driver. Now you'll notice a June 15th driver and a newer version 1.2 in July. That's the one I'm going to go with. From Intel rather than from VMware. At this moment in time, that's where I'm going to want to get the file from. Very small. Wow. All right, now extracting these drivers, there should be a README, I'm told. When I say I'm told, I mean right here is the stuff on the download page, and it basically says follow the README. So let's see what we got here in the package. We got a VIB, we got a doc folder, we've got release notes and a README. Copy the VIB to the server, SCP or WinSCP. And you may need to set acceptance level. And then finally maintenance mode. Well, I don't really have anything going on. I could go ahead and shut down that VM. But who cares? So yeah, let's see. All right, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. So I'm shutting down vCenter. Now naturally the VM I'm on is also going to go down at some point. So why don't I just suspend that so we can pick up where we left off and test out the performance again. So I'm going to have to reboot the ESXi host when you install a VIB like this. All right, so we've just killed off. I might as well just close the vSphere web client because I've broken it. Now I go to vSphere client, and vCenter should be shutting down. All right, back to the VIB and the README. Let's move this to the left, and let's get a WinSCP session going. It's saying I need to get the VIB or the offline bundle to the ESXi server. Now, where is the VIB? Right here. What's inside of this VIB? Another VIB, 871. It gets confusing with the nesting going on here. Same drivers right there. So WinSCP is going to be my friend if I want a nice friendly UI to go ahead and move this into the ESXi host. Okay, we've got temp directory on the right, so drag and drop to here should work just fine. And it did. It's that easy. Now I need putty. Okay, looks like I had a putty session already going. Let me just restart that session. All right, issue the following command. So I'm going to right click. Ooh. Okay. I accidentally moved the mouse wheel and it did something strange. Let's try that again. Right click. And then the name of the VIB. Do I remember the name of the VIB? I'm forgetting the name of the VIB. Sorry. There it is. Intel. That's a pretty good name. I, tab, enter. And then we wait. And that did not go well at all. Now, this tends to be a path issue. Notice it's telling me, hey, you need to do the whole path. All right. This tends to take a while. It's hitting the ESXi host. It's installing the VIB, and it's setting it to auto start. And at the end, it's going to say something about package install success, and it'll prompt us to reboot. So that's the gist of what's needed to install this thing. And without disturbing anything, I got this in the clipboard. And I'm actually going to paste it into my notes. Done. All right. Now, what's next? I had no other VMs running, so I'm just simply rebooting. I've got ESXi set to auto start vCenter as well. So now it's 8:10 p.m. I'm going to wait a while for everything to boot back up with that VIB active. Okay, we've rebooted, and I never did show you the ESXi host hardware status, where we could have seen likely a driver change, but that's okay. Let's have a look here. Under storage, it's not a collapsible section, but under software components, you can see some stuff, and the Intel might be revealed there. RAID adapters are there. All right, I probably just scrolled by it and didn't notice. I don't know. NVMe is probably in there. Anyhow, what really matters is it faster now? Because the VIB installed. Now I kind of am very eager to just go ahead and check out the performance. Now you notice I got vCenter started and the VM that I need started. So I'm ready to resume. Let's reconnect. Got that VM going. So let me keep things organized. Now, I think details likely matter here, and I'm going to want to get that exact version right there in the video, because hopefully this is going to go well. And now I'm ready to run it. And of Of course, I'll just speed up the video until I get to the good part. The results. Here we go. Excellent. More than tripled the read speeds. And the write speed boost is not shabby either. So obviously this driver is helping a great deal. Now, having done so many of these tests in the last couple of days, I think it's pretty likely I'll get very similar results if I run it again. And I only have these machines for a few more days, so I only have a few hours each evening to work on them. So what I'm going to do is just skip right ahead to my fourth test. Offline, I'll do some more tests when I'm not recording video, but my fourth test is going to be simple. That's it. I'm going to change the shares. All right, so boosting the shares didn't really seem to help. So that's about it. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Now you know what to do with your NVMe driver. Thank you for watching and for visiting tinkertry.com.